Hello, my name is Selena.
And my name's Theoni, and you are listening to Piping Hot.
This is our very first episode / welcome episode.
I'm literally so excited to finally be starting this. Selena and I have talked about it for a long time, and I'm just so excited because I always have, number one, a great time talking to Selena, but also I just feel like we always have so much to say, and I get so much energy when we talk about things. So I think it'll be great.
Yes, definitely. So let's give our listeners a little bit of background about us.
Yes.
So Theoni and I actually met in college
Yes.
in an a cappella group. And we were in the group together for 3 years, right?
Yes.
I want to say.
Yes,
Okay.
3 years. And
So we Oh no, you go.
you go. You go, girl.
I I was just gonna say that that's how we met through the college, and we saw each other like twice a week, sometimes more than that.
And under very
Um
stressful conditions at times, may I add. College a
yeah.
cappella is no joke. No, seriously, it can be so stressful, but I feel like
Yes.
I was always a fan of Selena. I was also always a little intimidated by her because, you guys, her voice is so good. And she's also at first, you come off, and you are, but you come off very composed, very sure of yourself. Selena does not take crap from anyone. And so I was like, oh my gosh, look at Selena. And so I feel, I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, yes, but that's like my Virgo energy just shining out, but I'm like a hot mess. Like I just
Well, now
Oh
that
my
I know
gosh.
you. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought of Selena, but I feel like we started to get closer when we got a solo together. We sang God is a Woman together. And I feel like that,
Yes.
although we were friends before that, I feel like that's when we had to work together for that. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's when it really solidified our friendship. And I feel like we've gotten even closer throughout the years since that.
We should also tell our listeners why we wanted to start the podcast in the first place.
Yeah. So, first things first, I love to talk, but I'm not, I just do. I just do. But I'm not always the biggest person to talk in a big setting or until I get to know you a lot. A little bit of social anxiety sometimes. And so I don't always talk that much, but when I tell you, when Selena and I get together and we watch our TV shows or we talk about drama or gossip or whatever, we can go off. We There is no venting like Selena and Theoni venting. I will tell you guys that much.
I will also say that I think when we get together, our conversations, in my opinion, are just really good and interesting. I
Yeah.
have so much fun, and I want people to be a part of it. Again, too, it's I don't do well in big groups and stuff, but to be I still want to include people who are just as passionate as us. And we
Yeah.
are very, very passionate about the things that we love or the things that we hate. It's funny because we react the same way when
Oh
we
my
watch TV
gosh.
shows, when we read headlines, we do whatever. We literally react the same way and have the same comments. It's
Yes.
literally so much fun. And I just want to find more people to invite to the conversation and freak out with and stuff.
Yes, oh my gosh, 100%. There's nothing I love more than freaking out with people about things. And Selena's so right. We do react the same way to things. And it just makes it so much fun because it's just good energy, crazy energy, and I love it. So I 100% agree with everything Selena just said.
Yeah, so this podcast, Piping Hot, will be about pop culture and anything happening in that realm at the moment. And I think that speaks to both me and Theoni a lot because we are always
100%.
talking about everything that is happening right now, and
Yes.
we love it. It's like, again, it's one of our passions. It'll range literally from like celebrities to movies to TV shows to books to just like random stuff that we find on TikTok. Like that's something that like we're very, very passionate about.
Yeah, and if you guys love consuming media as much as we do, then you will love this because it's literally just to get all of our thoughts out and just combine everything that we hear into like one thing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I always see these TikToks or these podcasts or these articles or these pictures, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, what does that mean? I need to know more. I need to dig into this. I make it my business even when it's not. And so I just
Exactly.
yes, so we're just going to dig into like anything that like is relevant, you know, like Selena said, it could be movies, books, whatever. And we're kind of hoping as we go along like you guys will give us suggestions because, you know, we want you guys to be a part of the conversation and get a lot of fun stuff from this too. And so we can talk about anything. So like anything that you think of, let us know. All right, guys, we also wanted to just tell you about, you know, when we'll be releasing episodes so you know when you can tune in for the tea. So we will be releasing episodes on Wednesdays every other week, right? I think.
Yes. You
Okay.
know, we're going to start off slow. We're both new to
Yes.
this, but we're like so excited. But at the same
Yeah.
time, we have other commitments and we don't want to overpromise and like stretch ourselves too thin. But, you know, maybe that frequency might change in the future.
Yes, of course, because we're still trying to learn how to do this. It took me like 15 minutes to even set up the microphone I'm using right now. So we're easing into it, you know?
Yes.
um,
Well, that concludes our welcome episode. Our first official episode will be released very soon, and we will be discussing Joshua Bassett's new EP that came
oh,
out recently.
it is going to be a good one, guys. It's going to be two parts because there's just so much to say and it'll be so, so good.
Yes, so be sure to tune in.
And don't forget to follow us on socials. I have to give us a plug. We have TikTok, we got Instagram, we got YouTube. And if you want, we got an email because we want you to be a part of the conversation. And everything is at the Piping Hot Pod. So please join us. And so you can get, you know, updates on when we're going to be releasing stuff and just extra content. Thanks so much for listening, everyone, and tune in next week for the first episode of Piping Hot.
Bye.